What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug. And shout out to Miss Brazil because it looks like I've been tagged in this old school tag where I answer, I guess, was it like 9 questions, and like the 10th one is showing old school photos of myself. And then I'm going to tag some people at the end. So shout out to Miss Brazil for tagging me, and I accept your old school tag. So I guess I'm it at the moment. So anyway, let's get to these questions. I jotted some answers down. Let's see how it rolls out. So, first question. It says, name an old school song you've listened to. Now, that's going to be a lot of songs. And I'm probably going to be lengthy on this answer. I used to be a DJ. Some of you guys don't know that. I DJ'd from the age of, from 11th grade to like the age of 38. Then I stopped. I guess I started doing YouTube and stuff like that. My passion for music wasn't the same for the newer stuff that was coming out. So, and plus people wanted to pay me a little bit of money for DJing. So it's like, no. So anyway, so it says name an old school song you've listened to. So, all right, I'm just going to name my list. It's going to be a little long, but it's all right. It's Yours by Tila Rock, Jack the Ripper by LL Cool J, Sucker MCs by Run DMC, Drop In Science by Craig G, Ain't No Half Steppin' by Big Daddy Kane, Vapors by Biz Markie, Paper Thin by MC Lyte, Wrath of My Madness by Queen Latifah, Microphone Fiend, Eric B. and Rakim, No Delayin', Nice and Smooth, song was hot. Let the Funk Flow, EPMD, Still Number One, KRS-One, Don't Believe the Hype, Public Enemy. Let's just go random. Don't Disturb This Groove by The System, Can't Stand the Rain by New Edition, Physical Attraction by Madonna. That's even my song back in the days. What else? Don't You Want Me, Jody Watley. I like the production of that song. Whoever produced that was dope. You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates. Dope song. Over and Over, Shalimar. I could go on and on. Foolish Heart, Steve Perry. But I'll stop there. Second question. Have you ever attended or thrown a house party or block club party? Well, I threw boat rides. I DJ'd on them. I threw them and DJ'd. I've DJ'd block parties. I've attended them. I guess the one that I would like to share is, I think it was 2007 or 2008, when the Giants beat the Patriots the first time in the Super Bowl. Well, on that journey of the Giants winning the Super Bowl, we actually beat the Cowboys to actually get into the playoffs. So I just took off of work the next day. That was my Super Bowl as far as I'm concerned. We eliminated the Cowboys to get to the playoffs. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So I took off the next day with no pay at my job. I didn't care. I just had to take off. That was my Super Bowl. But anyway, we ended up making it to the Super Bowl. So I'm just happy to be there. So I ended up throwing a Super Bowl party. Had a couple people over. I'd say it was about, let's say it's 20 people, 20, 25. And I'm hosting, I'm making sure everybody's all right, taking out the garbage, making sure the drinks is there, everything is good. And it's like fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left. And I said, we're only down by like, 4 or 5 points. We actually can win. I thought the Patriots were going to whoop us. So anyway, we end up winning, and everybody was just so happy for me because I was like the only, I'm in North Carolina, so there wasn't many Giants fans there. There was some Cowboy fans there, some Patriot fans, all sorts of different, of course, Panther fans, right? But everybody was generally happy for me, and that was great. And they picked me up, like the guys there, they picked me up and carried me around my living room. That was pretty awesome. So I would say that, if anything, because I had a Super Bowl party. My Giants was in the Super Bowl. I've had many Super Bowl parties where my Giants were not even there. So my Giants was there and we actually won. So that would stand out. Next question. Question number 3. Have you ever owned a cassette player, Walkman, or record player? Well, I was a DJ. You know, like I said, I DJed in 11th grade. And to be more specific, I was in 11th grade in 1991. So obviously, yes, I had records. I sold all my records, though, on eBay in before I moved to North Carolina. So this might have been, this was in 2004, right before I moved. I realized everything was going to CD, and now everything is MP3, but at that time it was CD. So I said, I don't want to be stuck with all these records, so let me sell it while I can get some money. So let's say I had 12 crates of records. I probably made $900 collectively on all of them. So that was pretty cool. But, that's what I wanted to show you. But yes, of course I had a Walkman, but I still have my cassette player. Still. Look at that. I dug that out of my closet. What y'all know about that? I used to do a lot of stuff. I used to DJ with that and not DJ with that, make my mix cassettes. I used to take cassettes from CD to CD from there. I'd have like a CD recorder and hook it up I used to do all sorts of things with that thing. So yeah, I definitely had that. In fact, and another fun fact about me, I think I got my first CD player of my own, standalone CD player for my dad's home system in 1990. But I never had a CD player in my car until 98. I had cassettes. So yeah, anyway. So next question. What was your favorite corner store snack or candy? Wow. Now, where I lived in New York, in Long Island, we had this bodega by the bus stop, man. It was the best. In fact, when I go back there to visit, I have to hit up that spot. I hope it's still there. I don't know. I haven't been back to my neighborhood. I've been back to my neighborhood about 3 or 4 times since I moved. I've been down here in North Carolina for 13 years, but I haven't been to specific spots. So I'm gonna go back there next. But what I used to get from there was my favorite was a cinnamon raisin bagel with the cream cheese in the middle. It'd be this much cream cheese. It'd be it was just so good and so unhealthy, but it was just so good. They made whatever you want, man. Sometimes I get a cinnamon raisin bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese, and it'd be so oily and buttery. It was just so good. I was young then. But what else? Oh yeah, the turkey and cheese sandwich. I think they had some deal. It was $3. You get a turkey and cheese hero. It was on Italian bread, and you get chips and a drink for $3, $3.50, man. It was just crazy. But my favorite from the bodega was their chicken salad sandwich. It would be on Italian bread. It have lettuce, cut up cucumbers, onions. I don't know what else in there, but it was very good. It was a chicken salad sandwich, and that was the bomb. I like that too. But as far as candy, here we go. I love candy back in the days. Of course, now and laters. We used to call it now and laters. Now and laters. Now or laters. But it's now and laters, right? Well, I guess we never read the package. But now laters was one of my favorites. These are some of the flavors I like: tropical punch, cherry, rainbow, candy flavor, and grape. Yo, y'all remember Jingles? I used to have Jingles. Was my one of my candies. Big Blows, pause. That was good too. If y'all remember Big Blows. Remember them red hot candies? It was like a ball, like one of them hard candy thingies, and it'd be hot. I used to love those. Blow Pops, definitely one of my favorites. In fact, I used to sell them in middle school. I used to get them for 10 cents and sell them for $0.25. Those were the best. All flavors. Bomb. 7-Eleven Slurpees. We had a 7-Eleven down my block. So it'd take me about 5-6 minutes to ride my bike down there, and everything was there. So That was good. I remember this. I used to love them Slurpees. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it that came to my mind. But there's others, probably O. Henry's, candy bars. Remember Scores? I used to eat that too. Anyway, which was your favorite birthday and why? So my favorite birthday. Now, unfortunately, guys, my birthday is 2 days before Christmas, so I don't have many great memories of my birthday. I just have okay memories. But I mean, I guess as a kid, I had birthday parties. Those were cool. But I do remember one bad birthday I had. I think I was 17 or 18. I didn't save any money for people's gifts, including my parents. So I had to take my birthday money and buy gifts for my parents and other people. Well, not other people, like my girlfriend at the time and maybe one other, but like 4 people. So I was a bummer. So all my birthday money and Christmas money was gone from buying presents because I didn't prepare. Lifelong lesson. But I would say my best birthday, I think I was about either 33 or 34. I had a house party. And you know, like when you invite people to your house, to parties or events and they never come? Well, this event, everybody that never comes came. And my house parties was always lit anyway, but this particular party, it was my birthday party, I guess. So everybody was there. Like my neighbors said I had about 140 people all together in my house, probably 60 outside and the rest, well, maybe 70 outside and the rest inside. Like, and so long story short, you know, I took off on my birthday. Let's say it was a Friday, my birthday, right? And I cleaned up my house and I cooked. I made some baked ziti, made some wings. I think I made a whole bunch of stuff. But I got really tired because I was just doing too much that whole day. I put a lot of pressure on myself. And so 9 o'clock the party started. So, you know, everybody came dressed, and like girls were looking crazy, like it just so nice. Everyone was looking beautiful. Everyone had bottles of liquor, and you know, they taking shots. It's your birthday, take a shot with me, blah blah blah. Man, by midnight, I was done. I passed out. I'm thinking from exhaustion because I remember waking up. They say people would wake me up, but then I'd fall back asleep every like 15 seconds. So after like 5-10 minutes of people trying to wake me up, some guys at the party picked me up, carried me to my room, like in the air like this. It was like 3 guys, and some people took pictures of this. I saw it after. It's amazing. And they took me to my bedroom, put me on my bed to sleep. And my homegirls at the time kept the party going to about 3 a.m. Cleaned up the house, left a note in my room saying, "Hey, you passed out. We shut down the party at 3 o'clock. Some people threw up. We cleaned it up. We cleaned everything up. Everything is good. Love you. Call you in the morning. Call me when you wake up." That was amazing. And you know, when I saw my neighbors, you know, the following days, I mean, and my neighbors were there. My neighbors never come to my parties, you know, because they're married, you know, and it'd be like a lot of girls there at the time, you know. So they were telling me that, man, Doug, you're like, where were you? Because your party was off the chain, but I didn't see you. I was like, man, I passed out. They're like, yeah, I bet, because it was just crazy. So I guess that was the best birthday that I had that I can remember. All right, 6th question. Name a TV show or shows you couldn't go without watching. Well, I don't watch TV, guys. I suck at that, guys. I don't watch TV like that. Like all those shows, Game of Thrones and Walking Dead and all Power and all. I don't watch none of that stuff. The only thing I watch is ESPN. And I watch ESPN mostly in football season, like now. So I guess if there's a TV show or a show that I couldn't go without watching, I guess that would be ESPN. I do watch other stuff, but I could go. I mean, I watch old episodes of Martin. I watch Wild 'N Out. I watch, I do, what else do I watch? I don't know. But I watch mostly ESPN. So I guess I watch Blackish. All right, let's see. Have you ever used a payphone? So yeah, of course, obviously. I think I got my first cell phone at the age of 22. So before then, it was all payphones. I remember, pulling over on the side of the highway because I'm lost and using the payphone to call my friend, like, where do I go? I just passed a fruit stand or something like that. Remember MapQuest, y'all? I think before GPS, I used to do MapQuest. So that was cool. But yeah, of course, I remember the payphones. Didn't really use them that much. It's just as needed, but yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. What games or activities did you play as a kid? Oh, well, I was a video gamer as a kid, so let me just rattle that off. Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Atari 7800, ColecoVision, my Atom computer, my Commodore 64 computer, my Amiga computer, the first NES, Sega Genesis. Well, that was video games. I did a lot of that inside, but outside we did play. We did play kickball, play dodgeball, play basketball, football. What I really love to do, and there's a fun fact about me that you guys may not know, I was the wheelie king in my neighborhood. Someone actually had a stopwatch and recorded me doing a wheelie. Like I wheelie around the block. Like I can turn and wheelie too on one wheel. But I wheelie almost 10 minutes. It was like 9 minutes and change. So that was just crazy. So what else? And also we used to do BMX stuff. We used to do BMX, like we used to build ramps, like a wooden board, and just put like maybe, I don't know what we used to put under it, like a barrel. I don't know what we used to, like a block, a crate, probably crates. I don't remember. But we used to jump on our bikes on the ramps, and that used to be fun. BMX jumps. All right, so 9th question. Oh, we're getting down there. All right, who was your childhood best friend? That's hands down is my boy Gordon. And fun fact about him, he did move to Charlotte, which is about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live in North Carolina. But yeah, that was my childhood best friend. We hung out I used to go over his house. He had all the video games. He was just cool. He was about 2 years younger than me, but both our families were Jamaican. And I remember his grandma used to babysit me when I think I was like 4 or 5, probably 5, yeah. And yeah, that's my childhood best friend for sure. And even all through like high school, we were best friends. Kind of fell apart around college time, but that that happens. You just grow apart. But definitely, we did everything: basketball, dodgeball, video games, tell jokes on each other, all that stuff. All right. And lastly is the show a throwback photo of yourself. And I will do that. That should be the cover, the cover art of this video. And so I'll do that so you can see. So anyway, I want to tag. Let me see who I'm going to tag. I want to tag 3 people. Let me see here. Let me look through my people that I'm subscribed to. Oh yeah, I'm definitely tagging Amy Learns to Cook. You're getting tagged. And then I'm going to tag, who else? Mel's Simple Meals. And then I'm going to tag Booger 500 US. So that's about it, guys. This challenge was fun. I hope this was entertaining somewhat to you guys. And thanks again, Miss Brazil, for tagging me. And yeah. All right. So this is Cooking with Doug. And I'm out.